You're watching ETN, entertainment-related news, entertainment-related discussion. Share and subscribe.
Hey guys, welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. This is Rob. This video is actually a live recording. As you can see, we have chat. Oh, that way, chat. We have chat with us. So say hi to chat if you're watching the video. Chat, say hi to everybody on the video because you're on the video with everyone else and they can see what you're saying. So don't make any jokes because I'll edit it out. But anyway, this video we're going to talk about a little bit. Whoa, right on time. Look at that. Look at that. Scumdog wants to show off. Oh boy, Mr. Scumdog. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate that. My God, you just always come through
Scumdog,
and taking care of the channel like always.
Committed to a nut house, maybe. Lol.
Committed to a nut house. So thank you so much, Scumdog, for that donor. I appreciate it. Definitely taking care of the channel as always. Just a big contributor here on the channel. I appreciate that. To no end. To no end. So this video, we're going to talk about some gaming. And I remember the last video we discussed was talking about Final Fantasy VII, my excitement for the game, some of my concerns. And I mentioned in that video how I would make another video talking about why there's been such a lack of coverage of gaming on this channel when you consider that it's an all-around entertainment talk channel where we talk about different forms of entertainment, movies, obviously Godzilla being the big thing, but there are other things that I've delved into, many different elements of entertainment, and gaming just seems to be the one that's always missing. And I realized that the reason that is because I've lost a lot of confidence in AAA games because of how developers have approached making these games. A lot of times not making them fully and then releasing them and then having to patch them later, or making or heavily monetizing a game that's $60. So you buy a $60 game, you play it, and then you realize there's some pay to win elements, or there's some ways that you have to pay to advance quicker and keep up with the crowd. And that's been a big turnoff for me. And I found myself over the last couple of years playing games that are definitely not AAA. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, AAA games, you know, despite that kind of practice, there's still titles that are bought to a much larger degree than smaller titles or indie games. And most channels, the right thing to do is when a game comes out like that, if you're covering the game, or if you want to talk about the game, you get the game on day one, or if you're lucky enough, you get it early if you have that kind of channel that's built that kind of reputation, and you either stream it or you do videos about it, talking about certain things, giving reviews. Within the first 2 weeks, the first 2-3 weeks, the game is relevant. And I've never done that because I don't have the confidence to spend that much money on a game that may upset me or that I may not like, you know? And that's really the reason why you haven't seen that kind of coverage on the channel, because by the time I buy a AAA game, it's like a year old. You know what I mean? I just bought Horizon Zero Dawn for $10 because I never had the confidence to buy, despite all the good things people were saying about it, I never had the confidence to buy it on day one. So I ended up buying it like 2 weeks ago for like $9, you know? And that's pretty much how I've been approaching my gaming. Now, from a cost standpoint, that's very clever. You know what I mean? I'm patient. I got so many games to play that I have plenty of games to keep me busy until another game comes out or until another game drops in price. But that's really been the reason. Now, that's something that I'm going to change, because on the flip side of that, it really sucks because I want to talk about these games. I want to be involved in playing them and maybe streaming them and stuff like that. But it just hasn't been something that I've had a hard time breaking the habit of just waiting, you know? However, when I saw E3, I was a little bit encouraged, or a lot more encouraged than I have been in the past, because of the fact that I saw a lot of games that I really, really am looking forward to. Obviously, Cyberpunk just looks incredible, and I cannot wait to play that game. Obviously, Final Fantasy VII, and a lot of other titles under Square Enix that they were discussing for the future, remakes, remasters, things of that nature. And then, you know, Borderlands 3, you know, I've kind of dove down from the shooter area. I'm not as big on shooters anymore as I used to be, but every now and then I get the itch, you know, every now and then I get the itch to have a shooter. And I'm looking at Borderlands this time because I never really got to play the first two until recently. I started playing Borderlands 2 and I really like it. So I definitely want to go with Borderlands 3 this time and play that game. So just a lot of titles that I'm looking forward to. And you will start seeing more coverage here on the channel. In fact, I mentioned on the Facebook, the Nation Facebook page earlier, but I'll mention it here as well in this video. I recently bought... oh God, now I can't believe I forgot the name of the game because it just came out, and I was flirting with whether or not I wanted to buy it, and then finally I pulled the trigger. Finally I pulled the trigger, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this. It looks really good. It's got some nostalgia value into it, and I was like, yeah, I definitely got to pick this one up, and I'm looking for the game now because I have it in my library. I downloaded it on Steam. And wow, it's amazing how this game just came out and I can't even find it on the front page. Is that a bad thing? Well, let me just pull up my library. So Bloodstained. I literally just picked it up earlier today as of this recording. And I plan on playing it through the weekend and grinding it as much as I can. And hoping to do actually my first ETN game review next week on the game. And I played it for about 10 minutes before. I didn't have a whole lot of time to play it because I wanted to set up for the stream. That we're at now, and I gotta say I like it. And the thing that attracted me to it was not only is it a very nostalgic, it's made by the creator of Castlevania, and it's got a very Castlevania playstyle to it with very upgraded, obviously, graphics, and the theme and the thematic and the ambiance is just wonderful. The music is incredible. Thank you, Jacob Hoffer, for the dono. Highly recommend Spider-Man PS4. I actually played that on stream last weekend.
Jacob Hofer super chatted $1.99. Yes. Highly recommend Spider-Man PS4.
Yeah, I'm about 60% through that game. I streamed it last Saturday. So this is a game that I'm going to be focusing on this weekend to play. And the other thing that attracted to me is, for you guys who've been paying attention to the channel, I love RPGs, and it's got a lot of RPG elements. And I also love the fact that when you change armor or certain weapons, the look of the character changes, which I like a lot. So looks like a lot of care was taken to make this game. And it's very affordable right now on Steam. It's 10% off, so it's like $35 until the 28th. So you can expect that review hopefully to come up by the end of next week. And then I'm going to go from there. I'm just going to keep, picking games. And if you guys have a game that you're interested in that's soon to come out that you'd like me to try out and review, definitely leave it in the comment section. Let me know, because I'm headhunting now. I definitely want to get the gaming portion of ETN on the table and off and running. But anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Chat, say goodbye. We're done with this video recording. And I will see you in the next one. This is Rob signing off for ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching ETN. Click here to watch more content. Don't forget to leave a comment. Also, make sure you like and share this video. If you want to know when the next video is up, click the notification bell next to the subscribe button. And most of all, make sure to click that subscribe button for regular content.